Hi and welcome back to Good Life Cornwall. Thank you to those that have watched the first video that I put up at the weekend. I haven't been down onto the plot since Saturday, and we had quite a lot of rain Saturday night and yesterday, so I'm interested to see if the pumpkins have grown much, and hopefully we've got a few other pieces that we can harvest, so come with me. Let's see. A couple more courgettes. Just give this a twist. Beautiful. So I've got a bush variety of chilli here. It's just been so great. This is a shop bought one, but yeah, I definitely will buy one again because it's just an endless supply of chillies. They're quite a hot variety. I don't know where the tag's gone. It was in there. Maybe the mouse has eaten that as well. But yeah, they're quite a hot chilli, but we do love chilli in my house, so it doesn't go to waste. In fact, chili con carne may be on the menu tonight. Just snip those off. There's a lot of smaller ones coming up. I'll probably leave that like that. I do have these ones up here. It's quite dry, this pot actually, so I will need to give that a good soak. But yeah, I think these are even hotter. So I just found the tag actually, and they're a hot fajita, and it is like a patio chili pepper. So yeah, more of a shrub looking rather than a big tall plant. And I've actually really loved that, as I say, so I probably will get another one of those next year. So another thing I did recently was popped into my local garden centre, and at this time of year a lot of their seeds are 50% off. So I managed to pick up some tomatoes ready for next year. They are ones I've grown before but not for a long time, so I'm going to try Tigerella and Sweet Success F1. I think, yeah, the big ones are nice, but yeah, I think it's the small ones have so much taste. Something else I'm going to try after seeing the success of other allotment growers on the site that I'm on is sweet corn. I've grown sweet corn once or twice before and just haven't had much success, but I'm going to give it a bash next year and see. So this one is Summer Glow F1. Yeah, it says ideal for difficult locations, so give it a go. I also picked up some wildflower mixture. The strip between my plot and my neighbour's plot does get quite weedy. She has put down a lot of weed killer to try and reduce that, but I thought it would be nice to just pop in some wildflower mixture. Also maybe for the back of the plot to attract some of the pollinators. Sweet peas, elegant ladies, highly fragrant heirloom variety, and after the success I've had this year with sweet peas, I'm hooked, so definitely going to try those. I also loved these sunflowers. This is Black Magic, and they also have a little tag which is handy. So with the sunflowers I grew this year, I started them off at home and then potted them on like 2 or 3 times in fact, and then planted them out once they were probably a good 2 to 3 feet high, because otherwise they just get eaten. And yeah, I've had great success. And the last one is the scabious, and this is tall double mixed, and again a little tag on the back, but it says they attract butterflies and bees, and they also flower through to October, which is great when other things have come to an end. But yeah, just a small selection, but they were all 50% off, so get down to your garden centre and grab a bargain. Just going to bend back some of these leaves a bit to let the sun get to it a bit more. It's starting to turn. It's got a little bit of damage where it originally rubbed against the chicken wire, but hopefully once it turns orange that won't show as much. But I'm so impressed with how these just hang. So as you can see, this one's doing incredibly well. really good size. I've no idea what variety it is. As you can see, we've got another one here. This one at the back started off the biggest, but it's actually ended up rotting away, which happened with a few of them. But this one is a beauty. If you think you know what it is, please let me know. I've never grown pumpkins before, and I can see it's got some lines coming, but I don't know. The other thing I picked up recently are some tulip bulbs from Lidl. They're all what they call colour changing. So they start off light and then go a darker shade. They're all kind of pinky, reddy shades. I will mix it up and get some others as well. But these are all for planting in September. So we have the half barrels that have a lot of the herbs in. But at the start of the spring, or sort of between March and sort of May, before they really start to take off and fill the space, it all looks kind of a bit bare really. So I'm going to pop some in there because I just think it'd look lovely to kind of approach the plot and come in and then just have a whole load of tulips. Just adore tulips. So my plan for this weekend is to try and reduce the size of this frame now we're coming to the end of the brassicas that are in here. Just cover what's left with some of the netting and break the frame down to store for next year. I'll also remove, weed that and cover. What I'm going to try and do is mulch it with some well-rotted manure, and then cover it with sheeting just to keep the weeds at bay. So I've just picked one of the runner beans that I've left. It feels quite fat, so I'm going to see if the beans are ready. Ah, look at that. That's a beauty. It's huge. Just love the colours. So there's some of the beans that I've picked, and I'll just let them dry out and then store over winter, ready for next year.